Now, I've had some shocking moments in my life, but this one takes the cake. So after my students and I raised money to go to South Africa, where we had the surprise encounter with Nelson Mandela, we come back home and I get a phone call from Alize. Now, Alize was on the trip. And she says, Mr. Clark, my classmates in Harlem don't believe I really went to South Africa and met Nelson Mandela. I said, oh, don't worry. I'll send you some pictures in a photo album, because this is back before we had social media and whatnot. And she said, no, Mr. Clark, I want to do more than that. I actually want to take my classmates in Harlem to South Africa. I said, Alize, you should do it. Fundraise, raise the money. We fundraised. We did it. You can do it. She said, Mr. Clark, I ain't but 16. I said, but you know what? But you've already been, and you're powerful and you're strong. I believe you can do it. Find you some adults who might want to sponsor it. And you know what I'm going to do? I said, I'm going to send you a check for $500 to start your fundraising. I said, now, if you end up not taking this trip, don't cash this check. But if you go, you can cash the check. She ends up raising the money, shakes 13 of her classmates. They go to South Africa. Incredible life-changing experience. So Alize, this is where the story starts to get crazy. So Alize was also featured in the Ron Clark story. She's one of my students from the movie. And Alize was also in my class in New York City when I used the thong song. It went like this. Geography is so good to us. We practice and we learn so much.
Many times whenever we get ready to do a big test, I'll take all the information they have to know. I'll put it into a popular song, and then we'll learn it.
Yeah, he got a pretty good rhythm. Like from where he from.
So anyway, here comes the shocking part. At our school in Atlanta, RCA, the Ron Clark Academy, we're always trying to fundraise. We're a nonprofit. It's so much work. But we got a phone call from Nike, and they said, we have a new director of social and community impact, and she actually wants to send a team to learn more about your school. And I'm like, say less. Come on. We roll out the red carpet. We give a tour of the school. All the members of Nike, they watch us teach in our classes. They meet all the kids. Then we sit down to have lunch. And the Zoom comes up with the new director of social and community impact for Nike. And I hear, hey, Mr. Clark. And I go, Alize. I'm like, Alize, what are you doing on the Zoom? She said, surprise. I'm the new director of social and community impact at Nike. I said, what? She said, yeah. She said, you took me to South Africa. It changed my life. You showed me what it means to give back, to open yourself up to the world. You then sent me $500 so that I could take students. She said, I've been working in philanthropy and giving back ever since, and now I've worked my way up. And so it was beautiful. And one of the ladies goes, oh, Miss Garcia, you'll be quite excited if you could see him teach, because he actually used rap to teach math. And Alize goes, I know the thong song. I just thought it was so great. So Alize and I now work together. So Nike supports RCA. And over summers, we've done STEM camps where we brought in kids from all over Atlanta for free experiences to learn about science and engineering and math. And that's something Alize did together. And I love her. Here she is now. I'm so proud of her. She's changing the world.